Yeah. Hey, we back with another one. His ops came to his house and killed him while he was walking his dog. Damn, boy. Hey, let go.
He was ambushed and shot multiple times, with one landing in his face. May he rest in peace. And love and condolences to his family.
They caught him broad daylight on Halloween and popped him in the face while he was walking his dog.
No, bro.
Damn.
Today we going to the nation's capital, and on Halloween, an aspiring rapper had lost his life while walking his dog, bro. Same he was camped out on, which we'll later discuss.
On Halloween?
But it get worse. This young man had lost his life on the same day he was set to go to trial. Today we go over this story, present all public facts,
he was supposed to go to trial
to the victim,
for what,
and
though?
most of all,
Supposed to go to trial for what, though? Right. I'm gonna tell y'all, I know Halloween already passed, but Halloween used to be a time in Chicago specifically, because that's where I'm from. It used to be a time where, like, you will get your ass caught in Chicago. I mean, on Halloween, bro. Like, your ops will catch you on Halloween. Think about it. It's the day where nobody questions. It's the time of year where nobody questions me having a mask on. Nobody questions me looking scary. Even if I got a knife in my hand, they gonna think, oh, good costume, bro. So it's a great time for somebody who trying to catch a body. It's a great time for them to go get their ops. It's a great time.
Right.
You hear?
see if we can learn from this. But before we go over this one, I want you guys to remember, I don't give you no angle. I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We'll jump right to it. Fam, today we're going to Washington, D.C. in Northeast, an area that's close to Maryland and just separated by a light. A neighborhood that's called 58th. That's also the community for one of the most famous basketball courts in the D.C. area. A basketball court that's known for talents like Kevin Durant, who grew up around the corner on Addison Road.
Oh, that's crazy. I didn't know that.
But unfortunately, fam, we know how life works. Everybody don't get to make it out. Fam, me, Trey.
Hola.
Sean S.B. also go by the rap stage name 3 Commas. 29 years old, and is also from this neighborhood.
Out your motherfucking house right here, nigga might be standing over the top of a nigga, you hear me, knocking his noodle off. Nigga went in an abandoned house, found 70 bands, we ain't seen him for a year. I nuts a little bit. Let's get it, man. It's big motion gang. We have a heavy rotation, tapped in with the real MVP TV. Yeah, man. We the ones put the paint where it ain't. When you come on the north side, tap in with the motion gang, man. We have a heavy rotation. Nah, for free. I know it's going.
We the ones putting the paint where it ain't.
Oh no, around 58, man. It's the first house, man. 518 59th Street. It's the first house I moved around here. 06, I was like 11 years old. You know me? Me and my little family. You know what I'm saying? That's where it all started at, you know me? I went to H.
So he's from Southeast, some Northeast. I heard about Southeast, but he from Northeast.
Busing for real, for high school and shit. A lab when I moved around here, you hear me? Before I moved around here, I was living up Edgewood, like shit cool up there, good vibes up there, but when I moved around here, it was a whole different ball game around that time, you hear me? Shit was really trenches. My first, I want to say like my first or second day living around here, my mother had some friends that lived right up the street up Clay Terrace. A nigga just got smoked out here, you hear me? The day before we moved around here, so my mother friend kids and shit, had us go up Clay Terrace one time, and that shit was y'all like super militant, like y'all like it was shit going on. You hear me? Back then, it was really shit going on. Like you couldn't just be walking through everywhere. You'll get your ass jumped. You'll get your ass, especially as a youngin', you get your ass jumped. It be shit going on. Niggas beefing, woo woo. As a youngin', you hear me?
And then when you think it started like affecting you type shit?
Started affecting me immediately, you hear me? Because I had to figure out my way. When I moved out here, it was like, what I'm gonna do? You hear me? What I'm gonna do? I started pumping gas. I was like 11 years old. I was pumping gas, trying to get some little money, just so I could, you know what I'm saying? Be the nigga I am, just like look sweet, shit like that, you hear me? Because when I moved around here, I wasn't claiming around here. I was claiming Edgewood, you know what I'm saying? I was a youngin', you hear me? That's all I knew was Edgewood. So when I got out here, of course it was who you? What's up with you? Oh yeah, I'm from Edgewood. Oh yeah. We gotta check his temperature, y'all like get all over him, you hear me? Yeah. All in all, niggas
That's one thing I'm happy I ain't go through, boy. I ain't really moved, like, you know, once I moved to Chicago, like, I moved back to Chicago. I was born in Chicago, moved to Cali, stayed in Cali till I was like 5 or 6. Then I moved back to Chicago when I was like 6. And once I moved there, we ain't really leave. Like, we stayed in the same apartment building. We just kept moving to different, like, we was in a 1-bedroom, then we went to 2-bedroom type. But I ain't really had to go to the new hood, and we had to fight again, and everybody like, who is you, where you from, and all that. I ain't really had to go through that.
Now, 3 comments is an aspiring rapper, hundreds of thousands of views on YouTube, but what come with that? The diss tracks, the hopping in cars, smoking the dead, and even if you on that, that's gonna catch up with you. I'm not saying that's how he lost his life, but it's my job to present all public facts, and that's how he was rapping. You can hear it in tracks like Vultures, released 2 years ago with over 100,000 views and counting, featuring another artist that's known in the DMV area, Lord Dude.
I almost put shit on his head, he was live. That Drake will be singing like Take My Breath.
The video was shot in Clay Terrace, a neighborhood located in Northeast DC. This is a neighborhood where the rapper Lord Dude has been hanging for years.
He was rapping that gangster.
A housing complex that have a lot of one-way streets, alleys, and cul-de-sacs. But I want to put things into perspective. DC is only 10 miles long. And because of that, sometimes you could be guilty by association. Rapping with somebody, now you ain't heard they beef because you was with somebody they was dissing. And that's important because I'm doing my research and I'm noticing the picture. I check the comments out. I see Lord Dude comment. Then another alias page have responded.
We're going to have his ass crying in a minute.
We're going to have his ass crying in a minute. And that was 4 weeks ago, as we just mentioned.
That was 4 weeks ago.
Picture who, obviously from DC, decided to respond to Lord Dude's post and possibly had beef with him, man. Could have took it out on him. Now, 3 Commas got a younger brother who been in the trenches heavy. He 2 years younger and just 27 years old. His name Kevin S. Bay, and he been arrested since 2017, serving a 25-year sentence.
God damn!
Since the age of 20.
Hold on, y'all, because y'all know I love putting y'all on to that easy money. Cashkick.com is a free to use cash rewards marketplace that helps you save and grow your money. This is some of the simplest and easiest ways to make money right now. All you have to do is play mobile games on your phone and you can earn up to $500 per deal. Now remember, I said cashkick.com is free to use, so they will never ever ask you to send them any type of money. Signing up is super easy. All you need is an email and a password. Once you sign up, all you have to do is download your first offer and start making money. Now your offers and reward amounts can change at any time. So that means you can download a game on your phone, play it for long enough, make $500 on one day, and the next day you can download a whole nother game, play it for long enough, make $300. Next day, same thing. This is some of the easiest money I can tell you about right now. And again, you can earn up to $500 per deal. So this is what I need you to do. Go to cashkick.com, make you an account, activate your account. Make sure you turn on allow tracking on your phone so that the app can actually track how much you're playing the game and earn you some of the easiest money you can make. Y'all can't say I ain't never did nothing for you. Skate.
Co-defendant had told on him. There was only 2 arrested. They did an armed robbery and a carjacking in 2017, according to the testimony in a 2-day trial.
25 years for an armed robbery and a carjacking, bro. I'll be watching documentaries when niggas get smoked. I mean, people die, bro. Like, people get killed and they do 15 years, 10 years, 20 years. Like, and I hear about people in the hood go to jail for 25 for robbing somebody. Like, that's insane, gang.
On the night of December 13th, 2017,
if you know about Oscar, my nigga, Oscar Pistorius, nigga, boy, that nigga popped this girl like, he out. Like, that nigga was out in a jiffy. I heard that nigga barely did a few months. Like, that's crazy.
Artico Anthony went out of his home to retrieve something from his car, which was parked across the street. As he opened the car, 2 assailants, both wearing masks and carrying handguns, ran up on him. He fled on foot, but tripped and fell at the end of the block, and the men caught up to him. The first man to catch up with Mr. Anthony, identified later as Tavon Wright. Tavon went through Anthony's pockets, but when Anthony told him he didn't have any cash, Tavon struck him with his gun. Kevin S. Bay arrived next.
For no reason.
The 2 men took Anthony's cell phone, wallet, and asked for his email address and password so they could access his phone. According to testimony, Kevin held Anthony at gunpoint while Tavon went into Anthony's car. The 2 assailants were wearing gloves and drove off. Kevin went into the passenger seat. As the 2 men drove away, radio reports of the carjacking brought the car to the detention of another officer who began following them, verified the tag number, and pursued them over the border into the District of Columbia, where they crashed the car into a curb. And just an FYI, fam, a lot of people, when they getting chased in Maryland, they try to get to the DC side. Or they getting chased in Virginia, they try to get to the Maryland side. Because normally the police can't chase you in another state. So Kevin and Tavon tried to get from the PG side to the DC side.
That's smart, because it's so many states close.
They hit Deanwood, a subway station to the right, and a rec center to the left. But they keep straight, not knowing you have to slowly stop to make a right, then left. They go straight, they crash into the curb and the fence of the owner who was there. They hopped out, tried to jump the fence, but police got him. A semi-automatic handgun was recovered from Kevin, and a pair of latex gloves were removed from his hands. Anthony's cell phone and watch were recovered from the scene. Anthony logged into his Instagram from his phone a few days later, and the app was open in Kevin's account. When Anthony went to the police impound lot to retrieve the belongings from his car, the car itself was a total loss. He found latex gloves in which he never seen there before. Fast forward 7 years later, on August 8th, 2024, Kevin's older brother, 3 commas, would get pulled over. Real name Trayshawn. He would be in possession of cannabis, a registered firearm in illegal possession, illegal ammo, and a charge with loaded handgun on person. 2 days later, on the 10th, he had posted $2,500 bond. The next month, on the 12th, 3 commas had a preliminary hearing where he pled not guilty. He was taking it to trial, but his trial date was set on Halloween, 10/31/2024. The morning of his trial, 3 commas got a J and his dog and walked him out front. But this time he wasn't in his neighborhood. He was in the comfort of his home, and some would say having an upcoming trial could have exposed his address. He was on the 900 block of Eddie Drive in Hyattsville, Maryland, only a half a mile away.
Making a text-only design used to take hours of hard work trying to figure out how to get...
Man, what the fuck did this shit just stop?
Coming trial could have exposed his address. He was on the 900 block of Eddie Drive in Hyattsville, Maryland, only a half a mile away.
Oh. Hey, like, comment, subscribe, wrote it for me. Catch y'all on the next one. I'm off out. Yeah.